Alright, here we go. We're back for part 2 of the pterosaur strike. Of course, before we get started, let's take a look, see if there's anything. Diplocolus, I got plenty of you. Not really feeling you right now. Now there's a Sarco right there. I do kind of want him, so let me grab him real quick. I'm trying to get Sarcorixis up a little bit higher. If I can get him into the 22, 23 range, I think he has actually become very effective in battle. Of course, not every biter can have defense shattering, but if he had it, oh boy. Let me grab this real quick too. Ah, 222. All right. All right, here we go. Let's get into the strike. So we got 5 more battles to go. Okay, like I said before, we're not really trying to be cute with this, so I might try to use different dinos that are in my queue, but or on my roster, but I'm not trying to make it more difficult than it needs to be, and use dinos closer to the what their number is and all that. I'm just trying to beat it. I do like the animation of these pterosaurs. It's nice. Oh, it's a Linqua. Ah, hello, Quetzal. So nice of you to bring a shield to the party. We won't need it, though. And thank you, sir. All right, Tupenda, Tupendactyl. All right, here we go. Yeah, not bad. I do like the fact that they gave him a counter. That's nice. And it's a 1x counter, not a 0.25 or a 0.15 or something like that. Again, unfortunately, you give them a counter, but you don't give them any health, so they're not going to live long enough to counter in most cases, except for maybe that first time through. But still, I think there's plenty of room to maneuver and maybe buff them a little bit. Get them up just a little bit. They just need a little bit of either survivability or damage. So if you're not going to increase the damage, then or if you're not going to increase the survivability, then increase the damage. They should be a little bit more up there with a raptor as far as like how much damage they can do in one turn, because they're probably only going to get really like one turn, most of them. Alright, you know what? What did I say? I said I wasn't going to get cute with it, right? I'm like, what happened to his shield? I looked away for a minute. Hello, Hetza. Alright, this is getting a little boring. Let me put something in that gets around these shields. Oh no, he's invincible. Yeah, how about that? Not bad, not bad. Oh, he's got nullifying? Oh, that's it's a Pteranodon, yeah. 1.5, 1.5. So. Ooh, 700. And here's something I like to do. I like to bleed them and then instant cripple. Oh, he's superiority stroke. If he doesn't have a cleanse, then it's really insult to injury to do that. To bleed them and then instant cripple so that their next move doesn't do much damage. Meanwhile, they continue to take a full 0.33 of damage. Alright, come on, bring on your next one. A Hetza. And he's crippled. Oh my goodness. Poor thing. Alright, here we go. Last three. Last three. Alright, Pteranodon. I think I would use the Pteranodon in battle. Even at level 17, it's not bad. It's not bad. It definitely could be higher. Like, the higher it gets, I think a little bit better. But, yeah, not terrible. Let's just do that. Alright, again, let's just kind of keep going with this. Alanky. Alright, what do you got, Alanky? 520. See? At 13. 520. That's a decent amount of health. It's got no armor. It doesn't even have a increased crit chance. But Rampage, nice. If it could get up higher, that'd be alright. Superiority Strike, give it an extra turn. Long invincibility. Oh, he's got a cleansing too. He'll probably use it. Oh, see, he couldn't use the cleansing because he didn't have a move. Oh my goodness. Alright, what we got? Who is this? Tupanda? Tupandactylus. Alright, let's... Even though there's no need to speed him up because he's slower, we'll just take the damage. And give the damage. That's also interesting. The swap in abilities only work if you actually swap in. So I've done that already where I've died and I put in somebody with a swap ability and the ability didn't come up, and I went, what, why didn't the ability come up? What happened? And then realized if you just bring them in, that's not swapping, that's replacing. And so the ability only comes into play when you swap them in, meaning your dinosaur that's leaving still has health. So that was a moment. Oops, I don't want that. Alright, we're going to go back to Tristronics here. Finish off these last two, I think. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, poor fella. Ooh, he's gonna take him in one hit? Nope, not quite. Ow. That wasn't very nice to poke me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's getting angry. Hey, look at that. See? 800 damage on the counter. So that's nice. So, shattering, nullifying, ferocity. But you got to get him up high enough. Get him up high enough and he can do some damage. He can be at least decently annoying. Can't take too much hits. 18's not terrible. Get him up to about 21, 22. It's worth playing around with. Oh. I remember when I first did Tristronics and you know, it was level 16 or whatever it is. And I was trying it out, and man, it would die all the time. And I'm like, oh, this is awful. It's the worst one ever. Until I got them up higher to level 20. Unlike the Gorgosuchus, which at level 18, 19 can be vicious. And definitely, you know, can be a reckoning. But this one, the Tristronics, you got to get him up to 19, 20 before you really start seeing his effectiveness in normal battle. Because he can survive a hit, and he does an awful lot of damage with that ferocious. And if you could do it right, plan it right, you got the right person to start, you know, you can get that ready to crush in there. But in general, I don't even bother using the Ready to Crush. I suppose if he went up against Stegodius, you might try using Ready to Crush first. You'll take the Thagomizer hit, because they'll always start with Thagomizer. And then you go either Ferocious or Armor, and then go Armor maybe first, and then Ferocious second. Might be an option. But I still think it takes... You usually will either die on a Stegodius, or you'll survive the last bite, depending on if it's like a level 20 or 21. Ow. Oh boy, see, they're getting high enough now to where they're going to make me have to switch or pull in somebody. Oh, pull in somebody else. Oh, poor Alanky. Alright, here we go, last one. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh, that little beast. You little beast, Tristronics. You little beast. Alright, what do we get? Incubator. Okay, thank you for the cash. Hetza? Jeez, that's a lot of Hetza. Hetza. Quetza. Tapanda. Alanky. Ooh, 100 Alanky. Ooh, I can get him up to 15. Nice. Oh, so now, this is a nice little end of the video treat. Ooh, I can get Pteranodon to 18. Okay, so we are gonna do some impromptu leveling here. Since that just happened. Let's go all the way down to 15. There. Alanky. Oh, we got one shot. That is it. Oh man, we got one shot at it. Here we go. Hey, 50 in the first go. All right, 150 left. All right. And then let's go ahead and get Pteranodon up to 18. See what he looks like. Okay, so over 2,000. That's not bad. 600 damage. Again, man, I wish that was higher. That really needs to be. And then look, you're leveling up. Only levels up the damage another 30. That is it when you get to 19. So by the time you get to 20, you're still not in the 700s in damage. I understand 1.5, so that's about 1,000 damage, right? 700 times or plus 350, so 1,050. Not terrible, but definitely could be better. And then if you swap in Ferocity, increase damage by 50%, and you do your nullifying, so now you're talking about 2 times damage on 700, so that's 1,400 if, we're talking about getting it to level 20. Speed's not great, so it's not going faster than anything, so you definitely want to swap it in. And then the fact that it has a counter, which is nice. I wish it had some kind of like poisonous counter or something like that, where it's not wounding, but maybe it's like a poison beak or something. That'd be pretty good. All right, let's do this here, Incubator, real quick. All right, well, there you go. Well, thanks for hanging out with me on this video. And we got an epic. Where is it? It is, let's see, the park is in front of us. We have a Dimetrodon. Oh, things are heating up out here. All right, where did they... Okay, so he is behind me. All right, I'm gonna go get that guy. So without further ado, thanks for hanging. Well, it's been 20 minutes. All right, thanks for hanging, and hope you get a chance to see the next one.